The CDC says more than 1 in 3 American adults do not get enough sleep. For some 83 million of us, it's usually less than 7 hours a day. Now, there's a growing market for smart gadgets aimed at helping improve our rest. Scott Stein is senior editor with our partners at CNET. Scott, good morning.
Hey, good morning.
So what did you bring with you?
Brought a few different things you can put under your bed or wear on your wrist. There's a lot of sleep tech that's out there with varying degrees of quality, and not a lot that's changed in the past couple of years in the sense that these monitor your motion, heart rate, and respiration, but they don't necessarily make active recommendations.
In fact, there's one you put across your mattress?
Yeah, so a couple of them you put under your mattress. Bet-It has been out there for about a year or so. This is a strip. A lot of these are strips or go on them, you plug them in. This measures heart rate, respiration. Some of them have connected alarms. So Knox and Withings Aura, which are right here, look like alarm clocks, and they sit by your bed and give you ambient light. This one has a connected sleep pad as well. So Withings has a separately sold one, again, measures respiration and movement and heart rate. And there are some that don't even need pads at all. One that's coming out in August by Nordic Track Sleep is this little disc here. You plug it in, you slip it under your mattress, and it does heart rate and respiration, measuring motion.
But you tested it for a few hours. How did it work?
Yeah, so it measured it, and it actually measured my heart rate as well as anything I'd wear on my wrist, which is impressive. You wonder how it does it, usually algorithms and motion. But you have to lay in a certain spot. A lot of these get sensitive about that.
Lay in a certain spot?
Yeah, you do, because you
wonder.
And I guess this assumes that you're sleeping
Don't move
alone.
too much. Yeah, exactly. Some of them ask you to specify 1 or 2 people, or lay 2 of these mats out. Some beds have specially built-in stuff.
Okay, but here's my question. I mean, before you show us the other stuff.
Sure.
I mean, these simply measure how you're sleeping, not how to improve your sleep.
That's exactly it. And these are not medically approved devices. So, I mean, last year I actually had to go for a sleep study, and I've been testing out this stuff in Fitbits for years, but it didn't tell me that I had apnea. So you had to go for a test with electrodes, and that actually told me that. And now I use one of those.
Now you sleep with one of those?
I use one of the Darth Vader Philips Dream Station CPAP.
Very attractive for your significant
Oh,
other,
it's
I'm
done
sure.
wonders for my
But
romantic
people
night.
tell me it works and you sleep better and it changes your life.
Yeah, no, actually creates a lot more efficient sleep. It's
that
active
too.
because it's pushing air in, and I think it conditions me a bit, which brings up something that these trying to create lights and moods. There is something about creating a pattern at night to go to sleep, and maybe disconnecting from. I mean, there's a lot of text.
Scott, this is such important information because I think most of us know we don't get enough sleep.
Right.
So why do you need to have the sleep data? This is really, really crucial for us.
Well, I think it's important to think of it as something to observe, but then there's the question of how much tech do you need in your life, and does it become distracting? So this will tell you maybe how restless or restful you've been, and it will log. The most important thing is how many hours you sleep, because we were not really honest about how many hours we slepe. You might realize, oh, it's only 5.
On Monday, Fitbit released a new update for its trackers to tell users when to go to sleep,
Yes.
right? How does that work?
So yeah, I installed that update, and it basically is it's smart alarms, and it makes you commit to when you go to bed and when you wake up, notices how many hours you sleep, and tries to create a pattern, because a lot of times we're not even giving ourselves enough time to sleep. That's part of the game here, is creating a sleep schedule.
I'm going to use that.
And light sleep and deep sleep matters too. I
It
track
does.
it on Under Armour, and it's very important to try to get the deep sleep.
And that's where you
which
see
I
a
never
doctor
get.
if you're not sleeping well enough, because these won't tell you
And
that.
so do naps.
My Fitbit told me that my average sleep was like 5 hours a day last week. It's awful.
I would kill
Yeah, I'm
for
about
that.
5.
I know.
Yeah,
You
mine
sleep
is
less than
that.
that.
Yes, I would kill for that.
Scott, thank you
Thank
so
you,
much.
Scott.
Thank you.